Hello and welcome back to Cheltenham Festival. We're on the final race of day 3. This is the Fort Walwyn Kinmure Challenge Cup for amateur jockeys, and we'll run through the 22 runners that are left. And we've got number 1, I Know the Way You're Thinking. Number 2, Annual Invictus. Number 3, Fakir Daleen. Number 4, Angel's Dawn. Number 6, Cloudy Glen. Number 7, Whistle in the Dark. Number 8, Sapage. Number 9, Celebra d'Alen. Number 10, Rapper. Number 11, City Chief. Number 12, Chavez. Number 13, A Wave of the Sea. Number 14, Cool Survivor. Number 15, Where It All Began. Number 16, Bow to Greatness. Number 17, Flash de Touzane. Number 18, Demna. Number 19, Gitmaker. Number 20, Grozny. Number 21, Wacker Clan. Number 23, Daily Present. And number 24, Dom of Mary. So we're going to go in to the Excel spreadsheet, and our top selection here is Annual Invictus. So we'll go back to Betfair and we'll look for, they've got a lot of runners here, so that's right. Annual Invictus trading currently at 42. £2.38 stakes will return you £100. And again, if you look here, 102.2 is the over round. That's about the best you're going to get with 22 runners. Cloudy Glen is our second selection. This is trading at 48. £2.08 will return you £100. Flash de Touzane is our third selection. And it is the outsider of the party, 360. To a stake of 28p will return you £100. Betfair don't accept anything under £1, but you will get that on the other sites. Full selection, Where It All Began. And Where It All Began is currently trading at 10.5, so a stake of £9.52 will return £100. The fifth selection, Celebra d'Alen. There it is, we found that one. That's trading at 120. Stakes of 83p will return you £100. Your sixth selection is Wacker Clan. And Wacker Clan is trading at 9.6. You will need £10.42 on this one to return £100, and so far we have laid out 25.52, so we're halfway. The seventh selection here is Rapper, and we've got about 4 minutes to the off at the moment. So Rapper trading at 65, got a lot of outsiders here. £1.54 will return you £100. And the eighth selection is Cool Survivor, currently trading at 20 and would require a stake of £5 to return £100. The ninth selection, Bow to Greatness. Bow to Greatness, currently trading at 22 and will need a stake of £4.55 to return £100. We've now laid out 36.60, so we've still got about £13 something to go. Our next selection, the 10th one, is Fakir d'Alain. And Fakir Elaine is trading at 60. And that would need a stake of £1.67 to return £100. The 11th selection is Angel's Dawn. This is currently trading at 20 and would require £5 to return £100. The 12th selection, Dawn of Mary. And Dawn of Mary is currently trading at 36. That would require £2.78 to return 100, and we've got £3.96 left, and about a minute and a half before the race starts. City Chief, and City Chief is trading at 48 and would require £2.08 to return £100. And Whistle in the Dark. Now, is this going to be the last selection? Whistle in the Dark, 170, would require a stake of 59 pence. And we have £1.28 to go. And that will be on Cepage, which is our 15th selection. But again, it's a very large price of 230, so we've still got that little bit left. And typical, isn't it? You get all the way down to the last selection, and the one you're going to bet on is the favourite. 2.78 will take the rest of the money. So that would take 85 pence. And the selections you've got running for you, forget that one. Cepage, Whistle in the Dark, City Chief, Dawn of Mary, Angel's Dawn, Fakir Dalin, Bout of Greatness, Cool Survivor, Rapper, Wacker Clan, Celebra Dalen, Where It All Began, Flash the Tuzane, Cloudy Glen, and Annual Invictus. And we'll go over to William Hill Radio for the final commentary of the day.
They all took a turn, but they have done that now. We are officially at post time. Let's go and find out if we can get a miracle first-time start for the Kimya.
Fast.
It is a false start. Shock. I don't think, John, there was actually that much wrong with the start, but it is against the rules of trotting, rising trot and whatever.
It's like the old footballer saying about consistencies. You mentioned the Rachel Blackmore one earlier in the week. That's probably the only one where they haven't pulled back.
Yeah, everyone
could have. So I know what you meant about Rachel with that race in the Arkle chase earlier in the week, but she could be thinking they false started all the other races this week that were similar, apart from that one where she was anticipating the false start.
Yeah, but now we're going to have a standing start, which is just brilliant. Andrew mailed in earlier on, by the way. He's got a double going on to Bout of Greatness, the Ben Pauling and Harry Redknapp double as well. Had shaken up Harry earlier on, going on to Bout of Greatness. Best of luck, Andrew, with Bout of Greatness, currently 18-1. Hopefully you get best odds as well, because he's a couple of points bigger than the price you got at 16-1. But surely it'd be easier just to send him back and walk him in, because this is just everyone trying to take the same spot at the moment. It just seems very, very messy. They're off and racing. The favourite's got a running start. Good job, Mr. Starter.
O'Connor on the inside in the white cap. Also prominent early on is Demnat, and jumping the first there, all safely over. And now Wacker Clan coming through to lead from Demnat, and Daily Present and Rapper in the headgear. And then the rather sweaty Cepage on the outside from Cool Survivor. They're followed by City Chief and Angel's Dawn as they race across in front of the stands. Making ground out wide is Gip Maker, followed by Cloudy Glen, then Celeb Dalen and Fakir Dalen. Celeb Dalen, I should say. And then out wide is Annual Invictus. Further back, Dom of Mary with a Wave of the Sea. And then Chavez back on the inside where it all began, from Bow to Greatness. And towards the rear of the field, Grozny is last. Flash to Tuzan is one of the back markers, along with Whistle in the Dark. Wacker Clan leads the way as they move on towards the next fence. Wacker Clan is over in front. Leads by a couple of lengths. Looks like Demnat in second, with on the outside Cepage, then Rapper close up in fourth, and Gitmaker and Cloudy Glen, and then Annual Invictus and Cool Survivor on the inside, clearing the water jump in the midfield, City Chief, with also Where It All Began as they continue on now towards an open ditch. Wacker Clan is going to lift off in front here. Wacker Clan over from Demnat in second place. And back in the field, Flash to Tuzan made a bit of mistake there, and Grozny is rather detached, heading on towards a plain fence. Wacker Clan from Demnat in second, and then Cepage. Then on the inside is Rapper. Under a bit of pressure towards the back is Fakir Delen, not travelling at all. Out the back with Flash to Tuzan and Grozny. Across now to an open ditch. Wacker Clan is going to pick off about 2.5 lengths clear of Demnat in second. Cepage and then Rapper. And then Gitmaker towards the outside. They're quite strung out at the back there. Annual Invictus is handy just behind Gitmaker in 6th place. Then Cloudy Glen, Angels Dawn is close up with these, just chasing the leaders up with Cool Survivor. And then Chavez towards the outside of a Wave of the Sea as they head now left-handed at the top of the hill. And Wacker Clan from Demnat. At the moment, the favourite, after a good start, I Know the Way You're Thinking, is well back in the field as they jump the next. But Derek O'Connor is not one to panic as they reach the top of the hill now, and he'll be swinging on down towards the next plain fence. Wacker Clan still leads to Demnat in second. Cepage is third, then Rapper and Gitmaker towards the outside. Annual Invictus in the pink and purple on the inside. They're tracked by Cloudy Glen. Angels Dawn is just behind these. Out wide is Chavez in yellow sleeves. Whistle in the Dark in a noseband. And then Cool Survivor towards the inside with Daily Present in the spots and the sleeves. Where It All Began and Bow to Greatness right round the inside from City Chief. Then Whistle in the Dark and Chavez, and then behind these is Dom of Mary. Towards the rear, Grozny, Celeb Dalen is also towards the rear of the field as they straighten up once again. Flash to Tuzan and I Know the Way You're Thinking. Whitecap is just about second last at the moment with Fakir Delen towards his outside. Jumping the next. Wacker Clan is over in front. They all land safely. Wacker Clan from Demnat in second. Then in third is Cepage on the outside. Annual Invictus is very handy up the inside, followed by Rapper as they clear the fence in front of the stands. Next is Gitmaker, and then Where It All Began and Cloudy Glen and Cool Survivor and Daily Present. Angels Dawn is back in about 12th place from Whistle in the Dark and Dom of Mary and Bow to Greatness next to the rail. A Wave of the Sea then from Celeb Dalen and Chavez and City Chief and Fakir Dalen. Further back, I Know the Way You're Thinking, disputing last place with Flash to Tuzan and Grozny towards the inside. Onto the final circuit then. And Wacker Clan has made most of the running so far, and Demnat has been second most of the way under Anya O'Connor as they run down to this next plain fence. Cepage is just about over in third from Rapper, and they're all safely to the other side, with Gitmaker towards the outside, Annual Invictus still there towards the inner, and then Where It All Began and Angels Dawn, who's getting a little handier now, Angels Dawn, as they clear the water jump. And I Know the Way You're Thinking still towards the rear of the field, maybe getting a little bit closer now as they move on towards the open ditch. And here Demnat might just have landed in front from long-time leader Wacker Clan. Then Rapper on the inside of Cepage and Gitmaker and Annual Invictus as they now race on towards another plain fence. And jumping this one, then Where It All Began is not far behind them, and Daily Present. And Bow to Greatness is making some progress as well. Dom of Mary bustled up towards the inside. And behind these, Whistle in the Dark towards the outside, back to the open ditch. And Demnat is the first to rise from Wacker Clan there. And down was Rapper. Rapper has gone there. Bad blunders from Grozny, who interfered with Cloudy Glen. On now towards another plain fence, and it's Demnat from Wacker Clan. Gitmaker third, Where It All Began into fourth. Then Angels Dawn, not very clever there though. Then Daily Present and Bow to Greatness round the inside. Now, I Know the Way You're Thinking is definitely making progress now. Spot the white cap alongside the same colours of A Wave of the Sea as they now run towards the fourth last at the top of the hill. Demnat rather paddled over, several pulling up, including City Chief and Fakir Delen. They're about to run downhill towards the third last, and Demnat leads the way in the Fort Warwin Kinmure Challenge Cup. On the right is the early leader, Wacker Clan. Gitmaker right there, white and red. Then Angel's Dawn bearing down on them towards the left as they jump the third last. Demnat, Wacker Clan a slight nod. Gitmaker, then Angel's Dawn. Here comes I Know the Way You're Thinking, absolutely cruising towards the outside, about to be put into the race by Derek O'Connor. They're chased by Where It All Began, Daily Present, Dom of Mary and Bow to Greatness. Gitmaker challenging Wacker Clan as Demnat falls back, then Angel's Dawn in third, and here comes I Know the Way You're Thinking down the outside, running on towards the second last. And over on the far side, Gitmaker from Wacker Clan, the near side, I Know the Way You're Thinking, and Angel's Dawn is a clear to her, and Angel's Dawn has fallen. Last year's winner is down, now on the run to the last. Gitmaker on the far side, but I Know the Way You're Thinking is absolutely cantering on the near side at the final fence, and a beautiful jump. I Know the Way You're Thinking now let loose up the hill and quickens readily away here. Oh, super impressive. I Know the Way You're Thinking, well out the back, came through smoothly and is going to floor them despite 12 stone top weight in the Fort Warwin Kinmure. Another beautiful ride from Derek O'Connor. In second, a gallant second, Gitmaker. For third, struggling on Where It All Began and Wacker Clan, that's close. Then Grozny and Daily Present.
Well, that looked like it was laid out for that, didn't it? And even off top weight, could afford to sit right out the back and just pick his way through horses and win the race as he wanted to. So we don't go out on another winner, but it's not been a bad day for us at Cheltenham. So that's the meeting over with today. And about 7 o'clock, I will post tomorrow's selections and the whole fields in all 7 races. So other than that, I will see you a little bit later on. Thanks for watching today.